Would you please join me in welcoming to the podium to address the convention our final speaker this morning, the North Carolina State Treasurer, Dale Folwell.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I was just informed that I only have 4 to 5 minutes, and because my Kano Lodge Wi-Fi password does not work at the Corey Center, I thought I had 45 minutes. I'm glad you're getting the Treasury humor. I'm joined today by the most important person in my life, my wife, Cynthia. You've heard me describe her as the most beautiful 250-year-old woman you've ever met in your life because she has 2 jobs and she's in 4 bands. She works at Old Salem, where she dresses up in the period uniform of 250 years ago, and she's also a muddy sneaker. For all of you in Western North Carolina, she takes 5th graders out in the woods and teaches them biology, and she's going to be a great First Lady of North Carolina. Thank you very much, honey. Like so many women in my life, she has been an incredible spouse, an incredible mother, an incredible friend, and like many of you, she's had to cry inside while trying to make other people laugh, and I'm just so respectful of everything you've ever done. Thank you very much. Yep. All right, so we have at the State Treasurer's Office, we have created a culture of common sense and conservatism. As the first Republican treasurer elected in 141 years, we have done exactly what we told you we would do because, as I said 7 years ago, whoever the next treasurer was going to be was going to make the generational difference in the future of our state. I didn't say that politically or emotionally, I said that mathematically. So one thing we've done is we've kept our offices open during the COVID period, probably one of the state agencies to do that. The second thing we do is we answer our telephones. Nobody calls the treasurer's office to book a cruise. People call us because they have had a life-changing event. Over the last 7 years, I've been the best treasurer money can't buy. You can imagine when you manage one of the, thank you. And I'll be the best governor money can't buy either. As we focus on what's going forward, I just want to tell you and thank you for everything that you've done for me, not just the grassroots, but especially the women's clubs. I'm actually somebody who likes to hear women talk. And I've had the pleasure of not only just listening to them, but obviously learning, and that's the reason that I'm standing here today. I'm also one of the only Republicans in the last 2 presidential cycles who's actually won Watauga County, New Hanover County, and Nash County in a general election. Thank you very much. And the reason I've been able to do that is that our culture is to talk to people like adults, and what they hear makes common sense. We're not the #1 party in this state. We're not even the #2 party in this state. We're the #3 party in this state. And I think that if we speak to the people of North Carolina like adults in a way that makes common sense, we have an opportunity to change the outcome of that. As we go forward, I just want to tell you my other focus is going to be not on lowering the ceiling, but raising the floor by explaining exactly what it is that we do. And I want to tell you that even though some of you see me riding a motorcycle, not only do I have the ability to suit up to ride and race a motorcycle, but also have the ability to suit up and take on Larry Fink and BlackRock and tell him to stop politicizing the money of the people of North Carolina. I've understood all of my life that you can't be one person in one part of your life and be someone else in another part of your life. You've got to have responsibility and consistency, and that not only is spiritual, but also your personal, your financial, and in your public service life. I'm here today to ask you for a promotion because I don't think people should be asking for promotions to a higher level job if they haven't done the job that they already have. And as the keeper of your public purse, thanks to taxpayers like you, employers like you, the General Assembly in this room, both past and present, we, over an 8-year period, are going to be able to pay off 60% of the state debt of North Carolina. 60%. I'm quickly running out of time, but I want to also tell you that as part of that, we have one of the strongest pension plans in the United States. And we have done that by abiding not just by the laws of North Carolina, but the Constitution of North Carolina. You can look to me as your next governor as being transparent. I just received the Sunshine Award from the Press Association, and it was not based on my personality. It was based on the fact that we are transparent. Secondly, I think you should look to the governor in the future and understand that just after you get elected governor, you can't be a Pinot. A Pinot is a politician in name only. The night they get elected, they don't accomplish anything else after that. But I will be in every one of your counties and attending your meetings as I've always done. We're going to focus on just a few things, education versus indoctrination. We're going to work on having the smartest and the most common sense third graders in the United States. Dale, yeah. Thank you. Let's say it one time. There you go. We're going to have the most transparent health care in North Carolina. We're going to have a board of elections that operates and operationalizes the laws that this General Assembly passes and enforces those laws going forward. We're going to protect our make sure that our voting is simple and secure. We're going to protect our citizens, and this is something you probably haven't heard. The next governor of North Carolina is going to have to figure out how to protect our citizens in our state from Washington, from DC's addiction for money. And I'm not talking about Dare County, I'm not talking about Davidson County, and I'm not talking about Davie County. I'm talking about Washington, DC's addiction for money and inflation that's coming on. So the root word of governor is to govern, and that's what I have done. I've been able to explain conservatism in a way that doesn't offend people. And because I don't just talk about these things, that I've actually done them. I want to thank Cynthia, our daughter Anna, who's not here, our son Stephen, and Sarah Reedy Jones, who is our campaign manager, for everything they've done to make this happen today. The two final things that I'll share with you. Is something that somebody said to me yesterday. They said, Mr. Treasurer, I don't know exactly what you're doing every day between 5 a.m. and 11 p.m. every night, except that I know that you're doing the right thing. And that's what I'll continue to do as the governor of North Carolina. I have the vision to see that God gave me. I have the humility to listen, and I have the courage to act. I'm asking you to vote for someone to represent you as the Republican nominee for governor next year. And I ask for your prayers. I ask for your votes. And up at our table, we have these yard signs. And the reason is that I'm the only Dale on the ballot. And we ask for your financial support. My last name is Folwell. My time is up, and I thank you for yours.